Hello, welcome in. My name is Karen. This is Lost Souls Tarot. I've just been called to do a wee tarot reading, mainly just tarot. I'm only going to do a few kind of non-tarot cards. I've got some Kipper cards and some Love Oracle cards just to clarify anything that comes out in the tarot. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend. A bit tired. I've just been burning some Palo Santo and it's just catching my throat. Hang on. I'm also tireder than I realised, so I've got a bit of a husky voice. It's quite raining here at the moment, so so walking my dog takes it out of you. Ensure your needs are being met. Okay. For anyone that's new here, this is the Happy deck. I've got 10 different homemade decks. I use them depending on how I feel, but I'm just going to take a few of these and then we're just going to get straight into tarot. Okay. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow. So it's possible in the past that I don't want to say abandoned yourself. I'm not getting like complete abandonment, but maybe you put other people's needs above your own. And there are times and places to do that, but quite often it's the expense of your own well-being, and there needs to be balance in that. But it looks like you maybe had an obstacle as well. I respond, I don't react. I think that came out in the last reading actually. Somebody's maybe been pushing your buttons and you've learned to respond, not react, not allow yourself to get caught up in your emotions. Especially because we've got that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow. So it sounds like maybe your needs weren't being met, maybe you had to set some boundaries. And I think maybe you're just really proud of yourself and how you behaved. Not sure, we'll take one more. If I am confused or anxious or hang on, sorry. It's because I'm not wearing my specs. If I'm confused or anxious or doubt my sanity, I will walk away to protect myself. Yeah. So someone's making you feel confused or anxious by their behavior. And I realize there are some instances where people's anxiety may be driven from something within rather than the other person's behavior. But in the instance where someone else's behavior is making you confused or anxious or question your sanity, they're not for you. And they're playing games. Should we take one more? Let's do one more. And then we'll get into the tarot. There, that one. The world needs my light and I'm not afraid to shine. Okay, that's a lovely card to just finish that off on. For too long, certainly myself, I've dimmed my life to make light in my life. Oh yeah, okay, I've dimmed my life as well. Dimmed my light to make others more comfortable, and I don't do it anymore. I'm not ashamed of who I am, and yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go around bragging either, but I'm not going to go and make myself seem smaller anymore. And that's been a long process for me. So this deck is called the Tarot of the Divine, and I'm going to put my glasses on for this actually. It depicts pictures from folklore and fairy tales. Is it folklore and fairy tales? Deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. Okay, straight off the bat, we have the tower. And we've got two people falling out of that tower. And what looks like Rapunzel's hair coming down in a big blonde plait. There's two people falling out. The top of the tower's on fire. Rapunzel's hair's still there. So she's either... Oh, she's cut it off. I don't think there's anybody at the top of the tower. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of red in that tower. So this could be... I don't feel like this is a good tower. Some of my decks, this one has a lovely tower in it that just feels like such a positive tower. This feels like such a negative tower. There's a lot of red in there, a lot of root chakra, base chakra. This might be something that rocked you to your core or rocked your stability or tested your stability. and maybe took some time to pick you up from. It might not be your tower, as in the collectives, it might be someone else's, but let's see what we get out after the tower then. Tell me about this tower, please. Tell me about the tower. I usually just do tarot readings for myself. I don't usually feel a little bit naked without all my like oracle cards, but some of my readings do go on, so I just wanted to do a wee short reading. This one. Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins. What's interesting is this woman, I'll show you. I mean, I doubt you can see the pictures, but this woman is holding a little baby in one hand and what looks like a bear cub in the other. And the baby has bear cuff bottom half, and then the bear cub has the baby's bottom half, like the bottom halves are kind of flipped. That's strange. Oops. This isn't juggling. This isn't weighing things. This is something else. This is switching things around. Yeah, this is somebody switched something around. Did somebody try and switch something around on you? Like, for example, you have needs, but you're too needy. You're too much. Well, they can go find less. Okay, so I've got Two of Cups. This is a lovely Two of Cups. I don't know the story in this, but it's a man with kind of like ram horns. Ram? Goat horns? Ram? Ram's a sheep horns, isn't it? And he's rather attractive, and he's with his rather attractive male friend, and they look very much in love. It's very sweet. They're both very buff. They obviously go to the gym. So I've got 2 and 2. I've got the Tower, 2 of Coins. So someone switched something up in their relationship. And given that these two look definitely romantically involved, this is a romantic relationship, because the Two of Cups isn't always about romance. Neither is the Lovers, actually, to be fair. But in this instance, I was going to tilt this forward a wee bit. I'm really paranoid that I'm too quiet. So if that, sorry that the microphone's tipping into the, oh, right, whatever that was, it spun round. What have we got in the reverse? Oh, we've got the Empress in the reverse, right in the middle. Ooh, possible Taurus energy. Oh. Okay. Now, this doesn't need to be a masculine, it could be a feminine, but this is somebody who's in reverse Empress energy. So somebody who doesn't have an empire, who doesn't build, who doesn't grow, who essentially is all 4 queens in reverse. If she's all 4 queens in the upright, she's all 4 queens in the reverse. So Queen of Swords in reverse is not a nice character. Queen of Wands in reverse is angry. Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who's emotionally immature. We've got someone here who is not a mothering, nurturing mother figure. Okay. So it looks like this Empress is going to be right at the centre of this reading, so we'll keep going. They're clearly the focal point. I don't believe this is the collective's energy. It could be a mother figure, a father figure, or someone you were in a relationship with who is the mother or father of your children. So get the Ace of Cups here. It's quite interesting. It's actually more like a bowl than a cup. And they're pouring what looks like milk into this bowl. It's not overflowing, and the cup is being filled up, which to me would say that, depending on whose cup this is, that your cup potentially was empty and it is now refilling after whatever this person flipped around on you with this Two of Cups. I'm not sure this Empress is this Empress in reverse is one of these people in this Two of Cups. This could be a mother figure that interfered in the Two of Cups. switch something around, maybe spoke to the other person behind your back, or I don't know. There's something strange here. It feels like a different energy. And obviously there's some tower that's happened that is, I mean, look at the red in that card. Look at it. Look at it. You don't have to look at it. It's a Scottish phrase. It's a turn phrase. Look at it. It wasn't a command. It's more like a look of interest. 7 of coins. This is another interesting card in this. I've actually, for the first time, actually been able to spot the 7 pentacles in this. They're actually on the brazier. I don't know why I'd never noticed that. I just assumed there wasn't 7 pentacles in it or 7 coins in it this time. But there's a huge, massive fire in here, and the pentacles are all here. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is traditionally about investing in something, spending time on something, spending time on something but not seeing the fruits of your labour. Sometimes I take it as investing your time elsewhere as well, or choosing where you invest your time, money, abundance wisely. This one's on fire. And there's a fire at the top of that tower as well. There's almost like an element of sabotage here, because the 2 people in this, and to be fair, I don't know what their culture is, but their faces almost have masks on them. Okay, I need to know more about the 7 of coins, because it could go one of many ways right now. I'm just going to take one more for the top line, because this Empress is definitely in the middle. Temperance. I forget the name of this god. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 8 arms. She's sitting on a lily pad. She's got something in each hand. A bell, a bow and arrow. And well, bow and, yeah. I'm not really sure what the other things are, to be fair. Well, there's a flower. What looks like a rattle. Okay. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So Taurus and Sagittarius out on the table so far. This almost feels like some... There's weird energy going on here. You're refilling your cup. It almost feels like somebody tried to burn your investment down. But you found balance. You balanced it out. Because we've got the Tower at one end and then Temperance at the other, which are 2 very different energies. I mean, this is like catastrophe, and then this is like, I'm just totally chill. We'll go the Empress right in the middle, which is strange. The Empress in reverse right in the middle. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me about this tower and the 2 coins. I want to do a pyramid today. I quite like doing pyramids. Tell me about the tower and its relation to the 2 coins. No, that's too many. The Hanged Man. So what's interesting about this one is she's surrounded by roses and thorns. And her feet look red and bloodied. She's making a little heart with her hands as well, but she's upside down. And what's interesting is her necklace still defies gravity. Her hair doesn't, but her necklace does, which is interesting. So the Hangman can be about enlightenment, or it can be about being stuck, or just taking a pause to think about something. It's under the tower. Oh, it's under the tower and the 2 coins. So someone's, because this was a switching up. Someone switched something around here and it got you stuck, or it maybe got you stuck. Let's just see. Tell me about the 2 coins and this 2 of cups and the 2 of coins. 3 of wands. Wow. Wow. So normally, what was I going to say normally? I don't know. Sorry, it's after 9 o'clock at night, so my brain's still functioning. I think I know. Oh, I've got a weird memory of this fairy tale from my youth, but I can't remember what it is. So there's a woman here. She looks, she's wearing kind of a scarf on her head, and she's climbing up a ladder, which looks like it's made from bones, to be fair. And you've got the 3 wands here. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I should hold that back up again. So 3 wands is normally about. So 2 wands I see is like you've made your decision, you're going to plan, you've made your plan. And then the 3 wands for me is about executing that plan and going forth and on your adventure, whatever you've made in those plans. And the 2 wands, 3 wands is going out and executing it. Here she seems to be escaping. Now, whether that's the story that's in this one or not is another matter, but she is going up those ladders and she's going somewhere. She's going. And that's between somebody switching something around with a relationship. She's almost heading towards this couple in the 2 of Cups. So where's she going to? So it's like you're stuck and then you're escaping the sun because something's been exposed. Something about this relationship, this 2 of Cups and this Empress in reverse has been exposed. This isn't happiness, this is exposure. That looks like I can't remember what that Egyptian deity is called. I think it's Ra. Of course it's Ra. It's the sun god. It's Ra, the sun god. Of course it's Ra. Okay. So something's been exposed. Again, this Empress in reverse doesn't feel like she's part of this 2 of Cups. It could be a mother-in-law or a father-in-law as well. I mean, this could very much be about a same-sex couple because there's certainly same-sex in the card. Wow. Okay, we've got the 7 of Swords here. Now, what's depicted here is a wolf, and he's holding 2. They're not so much swords as daggers made from what looks like flint. And he's got 2 in his mouth. There's 4 on the ground, and there's 1 falling from his mouth. Actually, there's 2 falling from his mouth. So you've got heartbreak and confusion and confusion. And then there's a shadow behind this wolf of somebody outside the picture. And they don't look like a pleasant character. So I've got some lies and deceit going on here. So this Empress has been telling, this Empress in reverse, sorry, their lies are exposed. Because she's also got like a sun behind her head as well. Sunlight. I don't know if you see it there. It's like sun. Okay, so you've escaped from something. Or maybe you've moved towards this relationship. Okay, I'm not sure if you've escaped or you're actually moving towards this 2 of Cups after this lies that this Empress has exposed. Maybe it's made you closer together. Whatever this 2 of Cups says, it's maybe made you closer together because this Empress in reverse's lies are exposed. I'm getting a real kind of mother-in-law or mother. Okay, so on the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Coins, we've got the 6 of Cups. And again, from the 7 of Pentacles, I get the feeling, it almost feels like somebody's trying to burn your investment down. Like this person was trying to torture a relationship or destroy it in some way. But instead, it looks like it made you closer together because that's one of the happiest 2 of Cups I've ever seen. They just look so in love. So 6 of Cups is about nostalgia. It can also be about reunions or people from the past or family reunions. Okay. So did someone tell some lies about the past? The Empress told lies about the past, something that happened in the past. possibly about this person's finances or where they invested their time before, or made them look quite reckless with how they invested their money and their cup of love, maybe. Seems like a strange thing for a mother-in-law to do, but you know. People do it. Oh, now it's the strangest folk. Right, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles and Temperance, and then we'll switch the deck. Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what the story behind this one. Oh yeah. I should really read the book for this one because all of the stories look really good, but what's interesting behind this one is instead of the Wheel of Fortune, it's the there's like a spider's web. Is this like a spider but in human form? Yeah, because he's got 4 arms and 4 legs. So he's got 8. Okay. So, or this is someone who's stuck in a spider's web. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can be about good luck, fortune, the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favour. I'm getting a little... I mean, it's on top of the Seven of Pentacles and Temperance. But we have the Hanged Man at this side, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune stuck in a spider's web at the other. This feels like your energy and the person you're in a relationship with, and this almost feels like a wedge this Empress in the reverse tried to put between you, with lies and deceit from the past, which have been exposed, and yeah, it just made you closer together. This is strange. So the Wheel of Karma is turning. Oh, because the Empress is because the Empress has been exposed, she's caught in a web of her own making, of course, which is her karma, his or her karma. It doesn't need to be a feminine energy. Right, let's change the deck. This is the Ethereal Bloom Tarot deck. That one, Judgment, and this one wanted to come out as well, Six of Swords. So we've got Judgment on the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands, and then we've got the Six of Swords on the Three of Wands and the Sun. You made a judgment call, or someone made a judgment call to choose the relationship and move to calmer waters. That's 7-6. Oh, sorry, I get so obsessed with these cards. The artwork on them is just beautiful. So this person getting exposed in a web of their own making just feels really good. Like, I mean, it's not good. It's never nice to have people who are deceitful or lie in your life, but sometimes them getting caught in their own trap. A trap of their own making is well, it's karma, isn't it? Like the Wheel of Fortune, really. Knight of Cups. Okay. So he's facing the Angel and the Judgment card. And then there's only one person in this boat. Her hair it's just so beautiful. She's just sailing off into the distance. Oh, did this Empress in reverse tell lies about you in your past? Did you feel under judgment? No, let me just keep going on this one. This could go one of two ways. This Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is traditionally offering a cup of love. But he's looking at this. A cup of emotions. 5 of Wands. Now, to be fair, the 5 of Wands here doesn't feel particularly chaotic. They don't look like they're fighting. They're more just like, yay, look at my lit wand. There's a bunch of fairies flying around. That's on the seven of swords and 6 of cups. So this did cause some conflict, some chaos. This lies and deceit being exposed from the past. Okay. I'll get another read on this in a minute, and I'll clarify that in a sec. Or just the Emperor in the upright. So I've got Aries energy coming out here. It's one tough dude. Right, so did the Emperor expose the Empress in reverse? I don't know who the Emperor is. It doesn't need to be a masculine, could be a feminine energy in their Emperor energy. But who this is whoever exposed this Empress in the reverse, this Emperor. Now it could be this Empress's other half. It might not be one half of this Two of Cups. But this person caught this person in a net of their own making. Net, web. Right, okay. Right, tell me about Judgment and the Six of Swords. It's because the Six of Swords is directly under the Two of Cups, which I mean, actually, I get the feeling that the relationship's moving to calmer waters. I think this person put a lot of disruption into the relationship for a while. But I think whatever this Two of Cups is, it's moving to calmer waters. And yeah, that's that. So I've got the Four of Pentacles on Judgment and the Six of Swords. So you two are holding on to each other. Tell me about the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Get a room. Okay. So things are looking good. Now I've got Temperance again coming out. Just fantastic energy. Because she's holding 2 glasses in her hand there, and I always think in this particular card, it looks like 2 glasses of Prosecco or champagne or something. You two are just, whatever it is, these are stronger than ever. I mean, this Knight of Wands, look at the flames beneath his horse here. And this is flaming passion under the moonlight. Or just, it's more actually the energy, because the Knight of Wands is quite fast moving as well. And it can be quite creative, energetic, you know, he's got a lot of spark and gumption, and this just might be the two of you banding together to fight against this energy. Or just, you know how when some people try to disrupt you and it just makes your relationship stronger? These are back in Temperance energy. So I think the relationship was disrupted for a while, which is kind of the weird feeling I got from this Seven of Pentacles here. And obviously the Tower, which opened the reading. But it feels like you've just found your balance again. It's lovely energy. Okay, tell me about this Five of Wands and this Emperor, putting a stop to everything. Whoever this Emperor is. Whoever exposed this Empress in the reverse, Four of Cups. So whether this Emperor is the other half of it, I can't get the energy of who this Emperor is. And if this reading is resonating with you at all, you'll know who this Emperor is. It's either your other half, you, or the husband or wife of this Empress in the reverse. Take it as resonates. But this Four of Cups tells me that this Emperor is rejecting this Empress. Like they don't want anything to do with them. To be fair, they're holding, so this is interesting because normally the Four of Cups is about rejecting everything that's offered. In this one, she's actually holding one of the cups in her hand. Like it's a nice wee warm cup of tea and she's about to drink from it. And then 3 of them are here. So this one, she's looking at the cup. like she's holding it very gently. And I got that same feeling from this Ace of Cups here. Like I get the feeling that this person would permanently, and there's nothing here to tell me. It's just the energy I'm getting from this Ace of Cups here. That this person would deplete your energy, and then you would have to refill your cup. I mean, I've had people like that in my life who, you know, you have to gird your loins for a week before you see them, and then you have to, you know, deal with the kind of mental overload for another week afterwards, and it's not pleasant. And then there reaches a point where you're like, why is this person in my life? They just deplete me so much. And sometimes it's family members, and there's a sense of obligation there, especially if they're not your family members. Just one, please. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. So tell me about this holding on to the relationship and this Knight of Wands, because I think I just love that energy for your whatever this Two of Cups is. That is lit. It's almost like somebody's lit a fire beneath you. It's like, you're doing what? No, 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 no. We're going to band together. We're going to move closer. We're going to hold on to each other. I'd always say tighter than before, but tightly. We're going to be in Temperance energy because, you know, it's us against the world. Nine of Cups. Oh, that's another same-sex there relationship, but it's two females this time. And they just look really happy. They're just really, really happy. Which is lovely energy on this relationship here. Oops. Oh, the Ace of Swords tried to flip around, but then it just flipped around back again. Interesting. So I've got the Ace of Swords, and I don't know if you can see, but behind it, it's almost like there's a web spun out of rope here. I could just feel like this Ace of Swords is going to cut through this web. It's almost like a web of lies and deceit. And with the Seven of Swords here, with this web here, this is interesting. And that is directly beneath the Empress. It's got the Knight of, that was the Knight of Cups. It's just like cutting through all the lies, cutting through, just getting clarity about what this person did. I think there's a real, and I don't want to say indignant, that's not the right word. There's real indignant energy here, like, you were doing what? It's like, once you see people clearly, it's hard to like see them any other way again, and then it becomes so obvious what they're doing. And like, once you kind of like get that clarity, it's really hard to keep someone like that in your life, which is why I think we've got death here. So I think you've cut this person out of your life, especially because it comes out after the Ace of Swords. The clarity you got, this relationship ended. I think maybe whoever this Empress in reverse is had to be walked away from. And obviously there was a whole story here before that happened, and this person got caught in a web of their own making, and this is their karma. So if you have children or adopted children or whatever with this person, and this is a grandparent, then they're not going to see them. Now this sun isn't exposure. This one is happiness because it's coming out top of the Nine of Cups. That's lovely. Leo energy there. Death with Scorpio energy. So a double Sagittarius energy coming out with the two Temperance cards as well. Was there anything else? I said Aries energy for the Emperor. We had another sun up there, so more Leo. Oh, and the Lovers. Now, normally, this coming out on top of the Death card would be like, ah, okay, the end of a relationship. But I don't get the feeling from that one. They look so happy in that little rose there. It's so beautiful. I get the feeling like this is the end of the relationship with this Empress in the reverse. And like, you can't get nicer than that. And this is how your relationship is looking now. This person, so you've got the Sun and the Lovers. You can't get a better combination than that. That's Gemini energy with the sun, the Lovers coming out there. Okay, can we have one final card for the rest of the read? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So this is coming out directly beneath the Empress. And the Ace of Swords. I don't think cutting this, because I mean, like, you just look at this Ace of Swords and this Death card. It's like, I've never seen something get the chop so much. I think even though you're really happy in your relationship, I think this did cause a lot of anxiety and stress to come to this decision to cut this person out of your life. And it would naturally, especially if there's grandchildren involved or anything like that, or other family members, because then family members feel like they have to take sides and all of that sort of malarkey. And yeah, I think it caused some anxiety and stress. But the ultimate ending of the story is, you know, you've got the sun and the lovers here, which is just such a lovely combination. So, right, let's do just a little bit of clarifying. Tell me about this. I'm going to use the Kipper cards shortly and I'm going to finish this off. Tell me about this Empress in the reverse. Is there anything you want to tell me about this Empress in the reverse? A main male. Ooh, controversial. As I said, you know, it doesn't need to be female. They don't have to be female. Bad health. Main male with bad health. I'm getting bad mental health, maybe. Or maybe they're just chronically ill. It feels more like mental health. And a mature woman. Okay. Plot thickens. Got a main male and a mature woman and bad health. So it could be a man or a woman. The mature woman has the number 6, and the 6th house is to do with the physiological being and physical health. Okay, tell me about this Emperor. Oh, the Emperor's in despair. Why? Because he found out about this lies and deceit and then saw what this person was doing. Yeah, okay, fine. Sudden wealth. Well, he's the Emperor. Wouldn't expect anything less, really. I've got an expectation. What's this expectation? One more, please. Lovers. Okay. So this Emperor this Emperor who exposed the Empress in reverse may be your partner or yourself. I'm not sure which. Yeah, I'm getting a really I'm getting this tower energy. Whenever this Emperor exposed this person's lies and saw through them, that was the tower that happened here. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you for listening. I don't know what I've done with my mouse. There it is. Have a lovely rest of what's left of the weekend, which is not very much at all. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.